Ready, Lalitji?
Yes, we are live.
We are live?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Once again, we are here back to the session of Echoes of Elegance. Why is the session named as Echoes of Elegance? Elegance because we all spreading the learnings of elegance and not only about education and knowledge, but also of life's lessons and learnings. And today we have another esteemed speaker guest from faraway land, Mrs. Jelena Baskovic from Serbia. And before I hand over the hosting of this session to Anjum, who is going to take over the session, I would like to share some few glimpses of what is the session about with a small story over here. So, in a faraway land, there lived a hen who had always dreamt of having children. With love and devotion, she collected her eggs, covered them with feathers, warmed them with her body, and protected them from all dangers. She believed that if she gave life all her love, life would give her just as much love. But one day, a storm broke out. Lightning flashed across the sky, the wind uprooted the trees, and rain flooded everything. When everything had calmed down, the hen ran to her nest. Her heart broke when she saw the broken shells and the ruined eggs. Her dream was shattered. He sat down next to the nest and wept. He couldn't believe that everything he had lived for had vanished in an instant. Shortly afterwards, an old tortoise passed by. Seeing the hen in tears, he stopped and asked her in a calm voice, I gave all my love. I did everything I could, but fate took everything away from me. Why? Don't I deserve a little happiness? The tortoise sighed and said, Do you think life is unfair? What if it's just nature? The sun rises and sets, trees grow and die, storms come and carry away what is fragile. We can't stop the wind, nor can we keep the leaves off the trees when autumn comes. Why blame yourself for the things you can't change? The hen looked at her destroyed nest. But how can I go on? My dream is over. The tortoise smiled at her wisely. Just keep living. If the storm has taken away your hope, find the strength within yourself to build a new one. If your old dreams are shattered, let new ones emerge. Life doesn't stop at the face of loss, but continues with the courage to begin again. The hen nodded silently. Tears still dripped onto her feathers, but a new realization began to sprout within her. She couldn't get back what she had lost, but she could find the strength within herself to begin again. From that day on, the hen no longer cried over things she couldn't change. He learned not to be afraid of the storms, but to look at the sky with certainty that after every storm, the sun always shines again. Moral of the story is things happen in life that we can't control. We can cry, we can fight, we can blame ourselves, but nothing will change the past. The only thing that really matters is accepting what happened, learning from it, and moving on with courage and hope. And Echoes of Elegance is here to present you with another courage of hope and a lovely story that will be shared by academician Jelena Boskovic, ma'am, an esteemed scientist, educator, professor from all across seven seas from Serbia. And I hand over to Anjum to take forward the session of today. Over to you, Anjum.
Thank you,
Thank
thank
you.
you, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm happy today. Good evening, respected Ma'am Professor Dr. Sonal Kimarjai, Professor Shet, Professor Lohani, Professor Anum, Professor Tanisha. I have a special thanks for the invitation to be speaker and send my warm greetings to organizer interesting talk show from the founder Metamorphosis, Mem Sonal Kimajai and the entire team. I will speak interesting topic, education in the world, transforming higher
Ma'am, just excuse me. I'm handing over to Anjum. She will introduce about you in few words, and then you can take over from there. She will be asking you the question. The session starts from there. So over to Anjum to introduce you. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Sonal ma'am. And thank you so much, Jelena ma'am, for joining with us. And before starting the session, I would like to introduce you in short. In fact, yes, speaking about Jelena ma'am in short is not at all possible due to the long list of achievements that I have found out about her. She is a PhD advisor to the president of Belgrade Metropolitan University, Belgrade, Republic of South Serbia. She has taught by invitation at various higher education institutes in the region and other countries in the world. Manager of numerous scientific national and international projects, accreditation of several faculties and study programs, and scientific research work. Mentor 41 and member of Commission of 60 doctoral dissertations, 110 masters and master theses, mentor of 780 graduate theses, author and co-author of 720 scientific papers published in reference journals, numerous books and studies, and over 10,000 created wheat hybrids according to the leaf-rust pathogen of wheat. As president of members, she participated in writing 95 reports for the selection of candidates to institutions at several universities, then a member of the editorial board of several international journals and reviewer, winner of 3 honorary doctorates. She is the winner of numerous national and international awards and recognitions for science, contribution to the development of higher education, both at the national level and internationally. With this dedication, she participates in the development of professionalism in the field of science, career building with young scientists from the region and the world. So, this is in short because I had a longer introduction, which I cut short at a few, which I thought that it is very, very important. And yes, I have known her as a very good academician. In fact, a very good speaker. In fact, she can speak on any topic, I think, which is given to her. And she speaks so well that whenever I listen to her, I feel that I should keep on listening. And the diverse areas she has been working, like I finished my PhD and I thought that no, I don't want to study MBA. And when we see her 720 research papers, so that is a very big achievement because I couldn't even be 72. So, ma'am, so here let's start, and it is going to be a talk show. We will have some questions, and through this questions, we would like to know your life journey because this was a very formal introduction that I gave about you. But we would like to know more about you, something about your personal life, how you grew up to this. So, my first question is like, how do you think of becoming an educator?
I'm, I think educator is years ago. Years ago, I finished two faculty, master degree, PhD, and postdoc genetics and plant breeding USA. Much education years ago. I will speak to topic today, transforming higher education in a digital world. The topic of my talk show is part of the Belgrade Metropolitan University project founded by the Ministry of Science, Technology Development and Innovation in the Republic of Serbia. The digital transformation of higher education is a complex process in the various university and the faculty. And through my presentation, I will strive to present a process that is necessary for education in a global world. Innovation in process of creating and implementing a new idea. It is a process of creating ideas and turning them into something useful for society, university, business system, and the like. Useful ideas are the results of creativity, and creativity is a prerequisite for invention. Creativity is the ability to combine ideas is a unique way and provide new ideas from improving the quality of society and organizations. The process of bring that idea to reality is called innovation. The importance of innovation is increasing significantly day by day. Most business people agree that inventation is a key is their success management expert Peter Drucker and said that already established organizations that are not ready to innovate in today's world and innovation is very necessary and mandatory for survival will will face decline and disappearance. How do we use our brain to create Amazon work of art and useful invention? How is the we can be focused uh, on solving a problem for days, months, even years, and then suddenly out, out of the blue, a solution come to mind. Maybe we don't try understanding the nature of creativity and imagination. We don't have answer to these questions, but we should definitely try to be creative as possible, to think in slightly different way and do to try to move behind and imposed frameworks. What question? What for us? What the definition of digitalization concept? Dealing comprehensively with the provision of digitalization, many different terms are used, which are often interchanged. These terms include digitalization and digital transformation, two term. In order to have a constant understanding of the use of term, they must have separated from each other. Digitalization, however, is more difficult to define. Some authors, scientists point out that the term has many social dimensions, both operational and economic. On the hand, digitalization can be defined as the way with which many domains of social life are restructured around digital communication and media infrastructure. On the other hand, digitalization is understanding as the process of using digital technology and information to transform business operation. In addition, digitalization is also defined as the process of transforming to digital business. In the context, it should be noted that the definition of term in the current scientific literature mainly differ to company, but these definitions are also quite relevant for higher education institutions in the world. Clarifying the use of the terminology because even more complex if a distinction is made between digitalization and digital transformation. Scientists describe digitalization as a social opportunity or economic process. Digital transformation, in turn, is a sum to all necessary digitalization process and my strategy change of an organization. The decisive factor of the digital transformation encompass more the digitalization process. These three terms are distinct as follows. Information is digitized, process are digitized, and fast of all operation are static, and digital transform business activity and their development strategy. Each it is necessary by insufficient to go future, and most importantly, digitalization is not essentially about technology, but digitalization is not essentially about technology and digitalization. It follows that digitalization is indeed a part, a digital transformation, but not the only one. Additional components are derived from factors that are necessary from any successful change process in the world. This including, for example, application strategy planning, building trust, thinking about process, integrated all party involved, as well as encouraging individual, team, and organizer learning by studying the process of digitalization as an individual process and an individual measure, which is for more than a simple technological transformation from analog to digital. Digital transformation is understanding as a digital process necessary to achieve a change process that enables higher education institution to successfully introduce that use digital technologies into the work system. It should be noted that terms are often interchangeably in the digitalization literature, considering the assumption that have been formulated to clearly indicate that there is currently no difference between digitalization and digitalization transformation. Question, interesting. Digital transformation, what digital transformation affects changing in higher institution. In the last 5 years, the term digitalization has become an extremely permanent buzzword used outside of the technology and industry. Furthermore, the term digital transformation is used by various organization, product, advertising sectors. Conferences and webinars to have taken place in software development and have advanced and technological development. Digitalization as a process thus becomes socially relevant, about which followed by an extremely broad discussion among various actors about the very effect of digital transformation. This debate or discussion, especially from senior scholar, expert in various fields, is still an ongoing and range from retail to healthcare to education program in higher education in the world. In the past 3 decades, education was formed a related pedagogical concept, and the methods were the subject of teaching development and research. My university, Belgrade Metropolitan University, 3 for many higher education institutions following more or less elaborate learning strategies that are often incorporate has almost no effect on HIEs, especially on permanent institution. It is self-started that digital transformation has been greatest impact on the field university problem with teaching university professors. There is believed that they already sufficient prepare from the digital age due their experience in learning, special Z generation with development artificial intelligence. However, considering the entire field of information technology development in become clear digital information already much more a learning strategy. Europe, University St. Gallen and Switzerland, Germany. Germany is a learning, no application transformation, digital transformation. And mention digitalization's phenomenon and affects society as a whole. Is a very interesting Austria faculty in tourism, digital tourism experts, special Europe, internationally the Horizon project, very interesting report, learning. The Royal University and faculty has been remain influence organizational change, whether economic trade. Students are ready, but teacher lack competence. We are professor is complicated person, complex person. Digitalization process is not new phenomenon. Is the academic community with the advancement technology enhance teaching and learning the development necessary competence, new skills, a key issue. These competences are generally referred digital competencies in the scientific literature. So far, altitude is often inclusive concept with clear definition what exactly this competence entail for the purpose of application. Digital competence is often referred to as emerging concept related to development of technology, as well as political goals and country and expectation of citizenship in the knowledge society. This refers to the concept of digital literacy, a similarly complex term, which is also defined in different ways by broadly consider a capacity that support the user in engaging in social and cultural activity through use various media. Interesting beginning, 21st century, the first generation student who grow up with the tool digital age, control, enroll university applied science in very interesting Z generation in Massachusetts University, special interesting digital immigrant, special Europe, very interesting digital competence professors, University Cambridge and Oxford is better university in the world. In the world, a non-profit higher education organization based in England. What knowledge and skills are necessary for implementing digital transformation at our university in the world? Digital transformation is an important concept for education institutions that improve not only. Yes, please.
Yeah. Actually, it was very interesting to listen up here how you did it with education and as you were speaking. But we would like to know something from you. We have some questions for you.
What digital transformation is an important concept, my professor, for education institution to improve not only the education system, but also business activity in business creation. digital transformation in business creation in university, digital transformation in education, in use of technology to improve effectiveness and efficiency entire teaching and learning process. Technology has become central to enhancing and enriching the student experience is important, supporting student progress and improving the quality teaching and learning different learning methods. Digital transformation is not just about up-to-date existing technology. It is about adapting process and procedure in incorporate digital technology to create better outcome to help enjoy students, support teaching technique, encouraging better outcomes, improving training, or providing great overall experience, or for both student, the senior education institution. What question? What caused the digitalization of education? Hard process is very expensive for institution. The fourth industrial revolution marked a fundamental change in technological progress. Fourth industrial revolution, development, five industrial revolution, embrace new technologies that replace, automate, improve traditional work methods, affecting the entire activities in education and business. In business, relationship, education, and business. Digital transformation is keep bringing special process, pandemic COVID-19, physical digital alternative, institution, courses, etc. Interesting question, institution. What role does data play in digital transformation? The use of technology create a world, a data reflects user interactions. This data is available sources inside that inform institution about how students are progressing at their learning, what they are doing, what need to happen. Education data used in this way often refer a learning activity. Analyzing data on student participation helps institution better understanding student participation armed with intelligence. Institution can more throughout personalize learning and relevant education to drive change of courses design, resources and student support method basis, and providing success. The ability to make that driven decision is critical to successful digital transformation and the future development of education. Next question for us, professor and high education. How teaching affects future education? How technology? There are already seeing new technologies being useful in education environment, such as virtual and video-assisted learning, virtual, VR, and R robotic, chatbot, internet tool, and blockchain for data security and certification. Institution. The adaptation and new technology will continue to influence the way education is accesses, use, and experience. It is about making it easy for anyone to learn from another and creating an advantage to increasing competitive global environment. Our professor in my university, Belgrade Metropolitan University, is a much professor blockchain, artificial intelligence, a new technology in experience, how technology benefits and the development of university. The success and the satisfaction of student center of every vision and the mission of the university. Student is center, our professors in the world. Digital transformation will help improve the quality and the value they provide and their students by helping them become more initiative, proactive, and efficient organization. Professors is much work with students. And the third, it will give each student the best chance for successful and third, it will give each student the chance for successful learning to become digital environment. Environment is important. Our society, in the world, our life, student enjoyment, data provide key indicator of positive student progress and developable indicator when student needs support. A common challenge for universities is lack of visibility, understanding of student enjoyment and their subject. The data itself is often spread across system. It can be considered difficult to use access institution has. This provided a university-specific objective measure of which students' participation by providing several key characteristics as daily results with simple categorization to important to the action, history of enjoyment and intervention to monitoring action, communication and measuring and common body of knowledge and success. Initiative dashboard to provide as universal collaboration tool. With Stream, it is easy to transform to data obtained into untenable insight so that the difference can be made quickly. STEM used by university around the world too. Jane of a holistic way of engineering looks like a group courses of individual supported not individual success by course design and analysis, achieving results in knowledge, especially problem in future personalized learning, student help artificial intelligence, personal courses, personal lecture, etc. Identify changes and enjoyment behavior that might be an indication that students acquire knowledge and skills, not only academically, but also for personal well-being. Timely intervention. 2. Offer support, advice and guidance to beginning and technology mastery crisis. Provide intervention, instruction to student and support service, supply and monitoring obtain results. Conduct impact analysis, complexly assesses the what intervention are working on development best practice and driving operational excellence. Compare courses and resources to establish best practice and information university and improve program. Stream will not only provide efficiencies in the way activity, data processes, but will help inform future institution by decision making and to support the adaptation of modern technology and understanding of their effectiveness in the future, providing a richer student experience and fostering institution excellence. What is digital transformation university? Higher education institutions are involved in evaluation to new university model called by digital university. Is a long process. This model implies not only the adaptation of new technology, but also the development of organizational strategy, transformation to include information process, human resources, or human capitals, and more. What is a digital transformation university? Higher education institutions are involved in the evaluation a new university model digital. Information of our end of the digital transformation institution to increase enrollment, provide quality learning experience, and managing technology is important as key contributions. Conducive to society, university must respond quickly to technology global change in order to achieve their vision and mission. These include implementing technological achievement, and more accessible, flexible, etc. We see the transformation initiative, outdated sealed technology system. Many institutions use outdated legacy system. A lake to technology management. A lake requires skills, difficulty management permanent changes. 4-stage and road a digital transformation, stabilization, standardization, optimization, transformation is process for student and special university professors. Establish institution goal and conduct assessment. It can be difficult to see how technology fits the university overall vision. To get started, institutional leaders should first identify technology as strategic enabler. Then they can incorporate it into their overall plans, see how the technology has moved. Other is the industry, discover existing gap that need to be addressed as a priority. Recognize how technology supports institutional goal in their strategic plan. University could identify improving basic, especially master and doctoral score in technological process. As this is IT service and security risk, every institution's information technology strategy, including implementing assessment for both information security and information technology. Get support, institution for introduction of digital transformation, secure financing, prioritize basic need first, transition and youth protection, integrated the right tool, train and support user. The second part, transformation, is much problem modern education. Background and digital transformation. In the 21st century, digital transformation, a main priority education system, institution especially higher. Numerous are several. The main question, how digital skills and transformation affect education. Much skills are learning originally chosen to increase in quality information. Digital model of majority models, while method in literature measure and maturity of organization. Application is different in different model, a special model in University Cambridge, Stanford in much model India. India is excellent with information technology. Interesting. My transformation framework specific higher education around such a Marvick theory, Marvick, Cleveland, Pitt, the transformation, Microsoft transformation, Google has out from work, much skills, existing and digital transformation, existing financial support, stabilization, the change in illicit law, prioritization, decentralization, decision making, human resistance to change, gap digital talent, narrow view return on investment, a recommendation in future hour, transformation education in digital world to enable inclusive learning experience require recognition and synergy and dependence between inclusive education and digital solution and development. Research, much research, development, practice, and political decision-making about education and information system sector explorer at this synergy. Thank you for the invitation and specific attention, but let me finally mention that I am in a team with my founder, owner, and president, Elegance Metropolitan University Emeritus Professor Dr. Dragan Domazev, for the process introducing digital transformation at our university. Thank you very much. My pleasure to meet. Nice, happy today with you, my colleague. Time is 21st century is very interesting for human population. Population, university, business, peace, war, security, food, climate change, much problem is human population, special our health. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear professor, my colleague. Thank you very much. My support work, my things. Oh, bless you, God. Blessing. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It was really a pleasure listening to you and the kind of work you have been doing. And yes, as I read about you when I introduced you, we know that you have been working in diverse fields. Ma'am, I just wanted to ask, like, what do you do? Like, how do you relax, or what are your hobbies? What do you do in your free time?
I thinking is very interesting technology, very interesting. Ethic concept, law, student, better student, especially Z generation, different other generation, special my generation is different Z generation. Is a different Z generation is no read book is problem, big problem. No read book. Using information technology, application, mobile telephone, application internet, no read book is big problem education. Education, young people. Young people is future.
Yeah, of course, the young people are the
Yes,
future,
yes,
and we have to work for
yes,
their development.
yes, yes.
And ma'am, any book or movie that has influenced you a lot?
Transfer digital transfer information technology, digital information is a long period, very expensive, and control staff, professors, student, big control. No separate, no integrated professor, control, big control, big control. In Europe, Bologna process is no university integrated, no authority university, special Europe. Education in Europe now is bad. War in Ukraine, India, China is better education in European Union and better education USA. You are much work. You student have biotechnology. India, first country in the world. Greetings for country India. India is cooperation Republic Serbia, the former Yugoslavia. Our cooperation much decades.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And we would like
I
to
love
introduce.
you. I love you, India philosophy. I love you, Veda. I read Veda.
We all love you
love
too.
you, scientists. I love you, scientists and people. And people much. I love you.
Thank you very much,
My
ma'am.
son, my colleague. Thank
Anyone
you.
wants to share anything? Kamal sir, Meenakshi ma'am, Sonal Seth, do you want to share anything?
Would you like
Kamal
to share?
sir? Yeah. Anjum, take over.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you,
Okay,
colleague.
good
Thank you,
evening.
my colleague. Thank you.
Good, good evening to respected Sonal ma'am, that Jelena ma'am, Anju ma'am, and the Sonal State ma'am. And it's a great honor for me that I am here today with you. And Sonal ma'am has given me the opportunity to speak something in front of you. I must say one thing, Jelena ma'am, what is India actually and what India is? We can see that reality through Sonal, respected Sonal man. That is the real India. How advanced, how hardworking, and what we are doing. So Sonal ma'am is the real picture of India, and especially digital India. And today we are here connecting with each other, and we are talking to each other. That is because of the digital things. What you have spoken right now here about the benefits of digital and all that. So that is and how hardworking we are, the Indians are. You can see here, Anju ma'am is sitting here, Solar ma'am is sitting here, Solar State ma'am is. They are really. I just salute them. What they are doing, what respected Solar ma'am is doing, single-handed. I really salute. I really salute. That is the true India.
Yes.
That is the true
Yes.
India. Ma'am, that is the true India. And I have just heard you. You are talking about India and the love about India. I respect
India
you.
is
I
excellent.
respect you. Respect
Excellent.
you.
India
Really.
is excellent in science, education program. Excellent.
Once again, I would like to say thank you to respected Sonal ma'am that if you just I don't think about the 1 hour and 2 hours and 3 hours for speaking. If you are giving me 1 second here to sit here, so that is the important for me. It is really proud moment for me. It is really,
Kamal,
really true.
Kamal sir, I would like to share true India is about sincerity and loyalty, no matter what. True
No,
India
no.
is about sincerity.
True India, true India is really about sincerity and loyalty. We are the Indians. We are loyal and sincere. How can we say that? There are so many
And
people. How can we say
and that is the loyalty that Anjum ma'am shows me. Every time whenever I ask her, Anjum, will you please be there tomorrow? I won't be there on time. Immediately she says yes. She never says no,
that?
I don't have time or something. Immediately she says yes, and I immediately forward
Yes,
her the details and everything
really,
because
really.
sometimes I'm not able to be present.
I salute to Anju ma'am. Really, it is really appreciable. But just remember, ma'am, whenever you give any message, so I just get ready for that because I love India. I
I think
love
it's
India.
been
I
is
respect you. I respect you. I respect you. Your hard work. I respect your passion and respect your
thank
work. What
you.
you are doing.
Thank you.
That is the inspiration for me. I do not know about anybody what they are thinking, but I know about
You are
myself.
you are very
I know about
interesting discussion, professor. You are very
okay.
discussion, professor. I'm a
Thank you.
genetics. I'm a
Thank,
biology. I'm a chemistry.
thank,
Genetics and plant breeding, biotechnology, and expert. I'm my interesting now application, artificial intelligence, systematic biology, genomic, proteomic, plant breeding, climate change.
really, really.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
it's
so
so
Really,
much,
like.
Kamal sir. Thank you.
thank you,
Thank
ma'am. Thank you very
you.
much. And whenever
Thank
you
you.
give me message, I will be there. I know that I remain just busy here. I just tell you about my schedule. I just get up early in the morning at 4 o'clock. You must have seen that whenever in the morning walk, when I am going there, I just give you message, ma'am, what is the session today? What is it about? All that. In the morning time when I am going the morning walk. After that, I just remain busy in my school. After that, with my family. In the evening, or I just say late night, I just go to sleep at 11 and 12 o'clock. That is my schedule. So if I get time, I join it, and I will really join whenever you will give me time
Thank you.
and
Thank you
chance
so
and
much.
opportunity to join.
Thank you so
And
much.
Right.
salute. I just salute to. I just bow down my head to in front of you. What you are doing really great. Salute.
Thank
Salute.
you. Thank you, everyone.
Salute.
Next one,
Thank you,
anyone?
ma'am.
Anjum
Thank
or
you.
next one?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And yeah, Anjum, take over next one.
You said. Yeah, of course. I think anyone who would like to share, Sunal ma'am or Meenakshi ma'am, so that invited the session. Meenakshi ma'am,
You are mute, ma'am.
ma'am, unmute yourself.
Now listen. Now listen. Yes. Nothing.
Meenakshi ma'am, you're mute.
Microphone, please. Microphone.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
It was really very, very interesting to listen to Jelena ma'am, and a very, very burning topic she took over, and something which is very intriguing, which is shaping our lives. My just one query is, when we talk about climate change and we talk about artificial intelligence, what future do you see as a professor of biotechnology with AI or the digital transformation? Will it be helping us in sustainable development, or it is going to encroach upon in a much disastrous way? What exactly you see the future of sustainable development
Yes.
of digital transformation in environment, in climate change?
Yes. Future, our Earth, our human population, sustainable development into segment, industry, education, and environment, and climate change, and food security, production food security, climate change, is big problem. Big problem, human population. Much diseases, food security. Food security and trade security, big problem in future. Big problem. Big problem in the world. That's
Thank
okay?
you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for question.
Ma'am,
Thank
can we
you.
wind up the session?
Thank you for discussion.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you everyone for joining the discussion, and thank you very much, Helena ma'am. It was really wonderful listening to you and the way you have been working. We hope that you keep on working and inspiring all of us. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice to meet
Fine.
you. Nice to
Fine,
meet you.
ma'am.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
पानी चढ़ा दो
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. And before we end, I'll just hand over to Anjum before handing. Just small lines before we end, since we are on the Metamorphosis platform and it's all about the butterfly. So the butterfly will teach the lion gentleness. The lion will teach the butterfly strength and determination. So when these two forces unite together, the lion and the butterfly, what happens? Anyone? What happens?
Yes. Yes.
What happens when the lion and the butterfly unite together?
Rapid,
What happens?
rapid.
When
Butterfly will fly away, ma'am.
no, when the lion and the butterfly, two different forces unite together, they generate the strength of life.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
The
That is
lion
the
and the butterfly
Together.
together. So here we are. Some of us are lions, some of us are butterflies, some of us are still warriors, and together we collaborate together, connect together to bring a change. We generate a life.
Metamorphosis is inclusive group in the world. Thank you very
absolutely.
much.
Thank you so
Yes.
much, and thank you, Jelena ma'am. Over to Ajim ma'am
Thank you.
for the last part of this.
Yeah, thank you. It was very fruitful discussion, and yes, as you said, yes, about the lions and butterflies. It was really an example, very nice example that you gave. And we are warriors. In fact, yes, throughout the life, we need to keep on working. And as Delina ma'am just said, yes, Metamorphosis is an inclusive platform. Like Sonal ma'am, she keeps on talking about the inclusivity. And we as educators, what I believe that not only me, every educator, until we embrace inclusivity and learn to handle all the diversity, we cannot call ourselves educator. And handling diversity, except embracing inclusivity, that is what all education about. And Metamorphosis, it is a great platform. We have great discussions and really feel proud to be a part of it. And especially today after listening to Jelena ma'am, it was really very inspiring. Thank you once again, Jelena ma'am. And thank you, Kamal Lohani sir, Sunil ma'am, Meenakshi ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Jelena ma'am, for this wonderful show, for the wonderful takeaways from the session. Thank you so much.
See you again. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Nice to meet you. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Greetings.
Thank you.
Thank you.